back to Empowering Humanity Through Music. I am your host / vocal coach, Stephanie Thompson, and I'm so excited to be here yet again another week. Happy October. We're in the beginning of the fall now, and we're going to experience some beautiful weather here in Vegas. I'm so excited, and it just feels good. The energy in the air is beautiful. So we've talked a lot about music and how it affects us and different things. And I've gotten notes and comments back from you of how these sessions are affecting you. And I'm so happy to see that they are helping you. That makes me feel really good. And I just want to let you know to keep the comments and the likes coming. When you hear something you like on my session, then please let me know so I know that I'm giving good information. And if you have a subject or a topic that you would like to talk about, let me know, because I'm here to serve you and I want to help you in any way that I can. Okay, so I am the entertainment director and main performer for Empowering Humanity TV. Many of you know me by now, but those of you who don't, I'm Stephanie Thompson, and I'm a classically trained singer-songwriter and a vocal coach. And I have had many experiences performing and singing on stage, and I'm here to share those experiences with you and serve you in whatever way that I can. So last week, we talked about how to raise the bar in your singing. And we talked about when to stretch yourself and when to not stretch yourself, right? And I gave a lot of information and tools and techniques for that. If you go to empoweringhumanitytv.com/Stephanie, you can watch that session and get more in-depth information about how to raise the bar in your singing. Well, this week we're going to talk about how to overcome stage fright when you sing, which is, I think, a very relevant topic because a lot of people have stage fright not only when they sing, but when they do public speaking and all this kind of thing. And this should help you for situations like that as well. And I understand, coming from a performer's point of view, I understand how it can be nerve-wracking sometimes when you're performing. But there are tips and tools that you can use to kind of reduce some of that anxiety, and we're going to talk about that today. Before we get to that, though, I just want to check in with you. How are you feeling? Are you in a good place? Do you have your tools? Remember, the metronome is a good tool to have, and the digital recorder to record you while you're singing. Also, remember the mirror. The mirror is your friend. Even if you don't like it, it's going to help you because it's going to be like your own personal voice teacher looking back at you, and you can see what you're doing right and what you need to improve on, right? Okay. So today we're going to talk about how to overcome stage fright when you sing. My first tip for you in that regard is to, 1, relax. Remember why you're singing in the first place. Tap into that joy, that love of singing, and why you sing. I was thinking about it the other day, and I can remember the first time that I was singing that I realized that's what I want to do with my life. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, and I was singing in a musical in my church. And my dad was playing one of the characters in the musical. And I was playing Jonah in The Tale of the Whale. So I was singing the song, and I was barefoot. I remember feeling the tile underneath my feet. All the details are so sharply in focus. And I remember the cold tile beneath my feet. And I remember singing something about, here had come this great big fish who had decided I was a tasty dish. Because the whale swallows Jonah, and Jonah in The Tale of the Whale. And it goes on and it says, oh, let me go, let me preach to all men. And I remember singing those lines and thinking to myself, this is what I want to do with my life. This is my joy. this is where I feel the most home. And just tapping into that joy, it's going to help you reduce your anxiety because you're going to remember why you're doing it in the first place, right? My second step for you is don't make it about you. Make it about the audience. The audience is who you're serving. And you never know how you're going to affect your audience, right? You want to touch them. You want to feel them. Tell the story. Make them feel what you're feeling. Don't make it about you. Make it about the audience. You know, you never know how the audience is going to react to what you're singing. And I had an experience of that one time when I was performing. I was singing a gospel song, and I was singing Little Lamb, who made thee, dost thou know who made thee? And I went up, one of the ladies who watched me in the audience came up to me afterwards and said, "Oh, I just love that song about the little lamb, but I felt so guilty because I had lamb for dinner. And I thought, oh no, I ate that little lamb." So here I was singing a serious song, and here she was thinking about the lamb she ate for dinner. You never know how you're going to affect your audience. You never know what they're thinking, where they're coming from. You know, don't make it about you. Make it about them, okay? The third tip is your audience wants you to succeed. They want you to succeed. They want you to do well. So remember that. I have never been booed off the stage when I sang. Never. So have the confidence that your audience is on your side and they want to feel with you and they want to be moved. Just remember that. And then the fourth step is you've done your homework, you've done your research, let it go. You have to have the confidence at some point and say, I've done what I'm supposed to be doing, and I've done all I can. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to really do my very best, and that is great. And just have that confidence that you're going to go out there and you're going to shine. That is your moment to shine. So you've done your research, you've done your homework, let it go. That is my fourth step. Next week, I'm going to have 4 more steps on how to overcome stage fright when you sing. And then I'm going to have a little special something at the end that you can do to kind of tap into that place you need to be when you perform. I hope that you have enjoyed this session. I always enjoy working with you and talking with you and sharing my knowledge with you. And I'm going to be here next Thursday at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to talk about, again, how to overcome stage fright when you sing, part 2. And I hope you'll tune in and you'll let me know. And please, like I said, send me some comments, send me some likes, let me know how you're feeling, how it's affecting you, because that helps me. And it helps me going down the road of how I'm going to explain things in the future. So, again, you can go to empoweringhumanitytv.com/Stephanie. Check and see what I'm all about, what other programs I offer, and sign up for my newsletter. Get some articles, get some techniques, see what else you can learn about singing. For now, keep enjoying your voice and keep singing, and I will see you next Thursday. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.